Ha. Knew I could get you to laugh.
Surprisingly effective. So. Hey, Lith. Hey, Hero.
Hey fish, hey class, hey arrow.
It is once again funny times. Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good.
Yes, it is funny times.
Things have been going well. Things have been going well. Much better now that Vess is back in action, as it were.
Observer is much more happy I can join his and spam soundboard while he's trying to play games.
Indeed. The power of the soundboard is not something to be trifled with. Too many lose themselves to such magnificent power.
Yes, it is. Yes, I have a soundboard.
Where?
Indeed. Depending on your perspective, the best and worst part of her soundboard power is that every time I add something to my soundboard, she also gains access to it.
That's a new world record, baby!
Indeed. If only that was just a turkey. That was in fact all funny man critical. And
Moist critical the Lord above them all.
yes, the funny man that a large portion of Facebook at one point believed was Internet Jesus. They still might. I'm not really sure.
Does anyone go on Facebook?
Not really, no. Like,
Good.
I have a couple people that, like, that's kind of the only way I can consistently get a hold of them, but even then I still don't use it.
Oh, I have news. A couple things. So first off, new CEO for Twitter.
Oh boy.
Yeah. She's something else.
Yeah, I've not been paying too much attention to Twitter as of late. Partially because it's nice kind of just ignoring that place, and two, since they decided to
The platform
yeet
is
me
just
from the
on
platform.
fire.
Yeah, I got I feel like someone at Twitter actually legitimately did me a favor before it burned itself even more. And it was just like, hey, that guy who hasn't really used his Twitter account in like 2 months because he just, forgets that it exists and doesn't post all that often, let's just ban him. And it's like, huh? I went to use it one day and was just like, what? Why? Oh, they're not going to give me an answer. Okay. And I've just been like viewing everything going on with Twitter since then from just like this weird outside lens.
I'll be honest, I was going to bite Twitter blue for more discoverability because been kinda lacking on the new people front on Twitch. And yeah, I'm glad I didn't.
Yeah, that was definitely a dodged bullet there.
Twitch is weird with its discoverability.
Yeah, I feel like part of Twitch
It feels all
problem,
over the place.
it is very all over the place, but like I feel like the biggest problem for Twitch discoverability is just the fact that, like, for smaller channels and even some bigger channels, that like just like the fact that pretty much no matter what, unless you're like one of the like big channels, you don't really have a way to turn off pre-roll ads and that kind of thing. So most channels, like, if people are just like browsing around, they'll stop into a channel to be like, hey, what's this person doing? They're playing a game or doing something that I might be interested in. And they get hit with like 3 minutes of ads before they can even attempt to watch what that person is doing. And by then they're already gone.
So I was able to move ads to 30 minutes into the air.
Yeah.
But
like that kind of thing definitely helps. But yeah, it for the people that are like just starting out and stuff, like that kind of thing is extremely rough.
if someone shows up at 1 hour 30 min. Wham. Up to 5 ads. Also,
Yeah.
please. If you're watching with an AD blocker, turn it off.
Yeah, that kind of thing definitely helps. For like revenue for the streamers. But yeah, the amount of ads that they are trying to like push on like streamers to like, hey, you should roll like 5 minutes.
Just let ads show up on Twitch.
Yeah. But yeah, like it is definitely.
If you're subbed, you won't see the ad. But otherwise, please have your ad blocker off.
Yeah, at least Twitch isn't TV levels of advertisement yet. Yeah, it's not quite there yet. It is kind of trying.
So from what I have seen from partners, they give them offers to run X amount of ads over a month.
Yeah. Yeah, they have. I think it's basically like a.
And I
plan
mean
thing.
like 8K a month for 3 minutes of ads an hour.
Yeah. It's like they really like when they decided to remove the like increased like pay for partners. They're like, hey, we realize we cut part of your paycheck and you don't like ads, but what if we did this?
We will give you ads to run. Or push subs.
Hey, super. Yeah, like I do think there are things they could have maybe done, but
Because I've noticed that for some reason Twitch Prime subs are affected by regional based pricing of ads.
yeah, it is weird how that's a thing. I'm not exactly sure how that works either, because you would think they would just like to streamline the process.
And
would,
partner
like,
streamers have
universalize it.
stopped mentioning them when they mention to sub to the channel.
Yeah,
Hate Suba.
I will be the first to admit, outside of stopping in for the podcasts on Sundays and tuning in when I can to your other streams, I have not been on Twitch all that much, like as of late. I have been
Yeah.
doing other stuff. But funny podcast times with the best burb is always good.
I've been finding it hard to watch other streamers recently because I don't know, it's kinda hard to watch someone else do what you do, lol.
Yeah, I can definitely get that. I can definitely get that.
No idea, Tsuba.
The real question is, do you know? I guess that depends on which type of unladen swallow it is. Is the genie question. You must be careful. Yeah, there it is.
Such a cheese joke.
It most definitely is. It's been a while since I've watched Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Oh yeah.
Classic.
Did you see that? Starfield has a release date.
Oh, did they finally give it a release date?
Starfield.
Surprising. I was expecting to be in a nursing home by the time they
September
finally announced that.
3rd or 6th. This year.
Both much earlier than I expected and somehow also later, because hasn't Starfield been a thing for, like, they've been talking about it for like 4 years now? Or is it longer? Feels like it might be longer.
Yeah, //////.
Like, the only thing I really know about Starfield is that it is a thing that exists. Like, I haven't really been keeping up with it too much.
I mean, Elder Scrolls 7 was announced back in 2018. Then
Yeah,
that's it.
yeah, I do remember that. Just the Elder Scroll. And then, panoramic shot, and we got nothing else. And it's just kind of been like, all right, cool. See you in a decade when that actually exists.
Yeah, the Elder Scrolls 7. That's it.
Yeah, I remember a lot of people were very hyped, and then when they realized that there was no confirmed date, immediately the hype kind of died.
Literally did not stop people from making hours of content off of 30 seconds.
Oh yeah, no. Like that is the kind of thing people make content on very easily, because it's all speculation at that point.
Oh, sorry. It's 6.
Ah. Honestly, you could have told me it was Elder Scrolls 9 and I would have
I always
believed you.
mess up Roman numerals.
There's been so many remakes of Skyrim at this point, they might as well be on the 15th one. Indeed,
Numerals. I spelled it wrong.
Numerals is a funny word.
Fish, I'm always questioning. Wanna know what else I'm questioning?
I'm intensely waiting.
Why, my new wallpapers are amazing and you should go look at them over on Patreon.
This is true. This is true. They are very nice. Now, questioning why they're amazing? No, I don't think that's hard. It's a wallpaper for Best Bird. Of course it's going to be amazing. Ooh, Suba has a root beer float. It's been a long time since I've had one of those.
Already. What one fish? The summer one, or the porch summer one?
Smook. I will always say that summer-based art always looks incredibly nice. Like it always looks good. The downside
First one.
is the downside is then you think, ah yes, summer,
Second
what a wonderful
one.
time, and then summer arrives and you remember.
Hey Sam.
Hey.
Have a good one, Arrow.
Yeah, those are both great.
Yeah, it's wallpapers available on my Patreon for as little as $1.
Stuff.
5 in total now.
We shall.
And going
eventually.
forward there will not be 2 every 3 months instead of 1.
Yeah.
Now asterisk.
We shall be expand the possibilities of burp. More burp with your
Yes,
burp, as
Berbart,
they say.
go.
Yeah, I was with summer stuff on my end. Like I was hoping springtime, like normal springtime, would last a little bit longer and I could enjoy cooler temperatures, but that wasn't the case this year. So tomorrow, when I have to head into town, I'm going to be picking up some new fans.
It went from like 30 to 80.
Yeah, like it's basically what it did here too. Like it was just like winter, snow, 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 2 days of rain, 80-degree weather.
I felt terrible when I got out of the hospital because of the heat.
Yeah, it's been bad. Fall, spring tornado season, spring. No wait, that's winter. Yeah, like the weather this year was just like we didn't really have a spring in my area. It was just a winter and then straight into summer, basically. And I don't like that because I'm not a hot weather person. I like my cool temperatures.
My area went from winter to summer in fire watch.
Yeah.
I think it's like red level burn ban.
I don't know if specifically if burn bans have been put in place in my area, but I do know it is drying out really fast. Like way faster than it should for this time of the year. I wouldn't be surprised if they do put up burn bans pretty soon, though. If they haven't already.
I mean, burn bans are a good thing.
Oh yeah.
But like this
it
is
stops
crazy.
people from causing problems. Yeah. Yeah, it's
Soon
one of
there
those things where
will
it's like,
just
burn
be
bans
no
are-
winters.
Yeah. I really hope that doesn't happen. I will not be able to handle not having cold temperatures for part of the year. That will be the point where I just dig a tunnel, like, into the ground and live in a cave, because it'll be too warm.
Hey,
I got buried in snow this year, but it all disappeared real fast.
I'm starting to think I'm going to become an underground owl.
A based decision.
My area has just come like... Winters are stupidly cold almost, like -20 plus or it's 30 to 40 all winter. There is no in
Yeah.
between.
Yeah, that's I mean, that's pretty much the way it's kind of always been up here where I'm at. Like, either the winter is kind of very mellow and like it's like slightly warmer temperatures, but we get a lot of snow, or it's insanely cold and we get like none. Mostly because, it's so
If
cold
it's
that the
30 to
moisture can't
40
even
it's not even
make it.
winter lol.
Yeah.
It's just spring. Then summer. So summer into spring into summer.
But yeah, it's
9 months of summer, let's go.
yeah, this year winter was kind of
Don't even
Kind of
have to
odd.
be in Florida.
yeah. Like, if I have to absolutely
Me too reckless.
if I have to absolutely pick a time of year that I wish like weather was just constantly like that, fall time. Like, it's generally like 50s at the most, generally cloudy part of the time, rain once in a while, no bugs. Like, that's good. Now, if winter would ever cooperate and just be like -30 with no snow, then I would say winter.
I hate the bugs that come with winter. Don't clip that. I meant I hate the bugs that come with summer.
Yeah. The summertime is just a paradox to me, because like so many people are like, "Whoa, summertime! We get to go out and do things," and I'm looking at them like, "What's wrong with you?" There's annoying bugs. It's hot enough to melt like an air conditioning unit. It's sunny from like 4 o'clock in the morning to 9 at night. Like, it's an abomination.
There are bugs that can live in the cold. Such
ladybug
as
invasion.
snow fleas.
Yeah, there are some insects that are surprisingly hardy to the cold. I do remember, was it this year or last year, when I was hauling stuff up the mountain on the sled? I ran across just while I was going up. I think it was up the hill. There was just this they were really slow. They were moving at a quarter of the pace those kind of spiders normally move at. But it was just kind of slowly going across the
No,
snowbank
no,
to my
no.
right.
No spider talks.
Is this it? Have I finally found the burb's weakness? Not if you're
No, they
Australian.
aren't. I hate spiders. Hate, hate, hate. I'd never travel to Australia. Or South America. Just because of the spiders.
That's a fair assessment. I've got different reasons for not wanting to travel to South America.
What sort of being says, yeah, that's a good thing these make them big enough to eat?
Personally, I've never had a problem with them, but I definitely get it because a lot of my family does. But if you want an insect that's nightmare fuel, look up a Dobson fly. That thing is designed
I know
to
America
look like
has
some form of
spiders.
sci-fi
Okay.
horror. It is the Dobson fly that I'm thinking of, right? Double check. Maybe it's not the Dobson fly. That is one of the weirder ones, though.
Stop with the spider talk.
I'm talking about a fly.
Ilthanos snap you.
All right, we've reached DEFCON 1. She apparently has the Infinity Gauntlet when we didn't notice. In hindsight, this makes sense because she does loot everything. Made a critical error. Yeah.
What's the most common line when I'm playing games with someone? I lost you.
Boy.
That's not why. It's because I'm looting.
It's true. Vess has an uncanny ability to entirely disappear from everyone's radar, only when looting, though. If she ceases looting, then she becomes findable again, which is why she never stops. It's a never-ending cycle of
I'm not distracted.
acquisition.
Listen.
And the only time to not loot is when you're attempting to lure looters in so you can
Someone
take all
will
of their
buy the
loot.
wooden plate worth 1 gold. Observer. That works.
It is a wonderful stratagem.
Until I have the perk where my junk counts as AC.
Yeah, take care, Zuba.
Sleep well, Tsuba.
Rest is an important feature. It should be observed.
Bruh. You literally don't sleep. Don't give me that.
I guide others to a treasure I cannot possess.
Yeah. Okay, Jenny.
I remember long ago, long ago, as a wee lad, when rest was an option. Those were good times. Good times. I now attempt to recreate those times by sitting in a chair for 3 hours at a time and hoping something happens. Nothing ever does.
I slept for 9 hours last night.
Oh, now you're just rubbing it in. I see how it is.
I didn't mean to. Ever not want to sleep too long? Then you sleep longer than you meant to.
I do have vague memories of such things, yes. I know one of my IRL friends does like constantly needle me with just like, oh yeah, I had like a 12-hour nap today. I'm like, that's not a nap, that's half a day. What are you doing?
Time is a concept.
It is a strange concept, yes. Fascinating, but strange.
They were waiting in Whiterun for the vendor's iron ore to restock to speed level their smithing.
I just been playing Skyrim in hardcore mode this entire time.
Yeah.
Suddenly things make a lot more
You
sense.
can only sleep in beds.
That would explain
And
a
can't
lot.
wait in place.
That would actually explain a lot. I wonder how much power leveling I could have done if I'd been able to sleep. Or wait in place.
I had though yesterday.
The
So
big thing.
PUBG is now free.
Oh, is it free now? Interesting.
And it's not popular anymore.
Yeah, I haven't.
And
really
here's
heard
my
anything about
reasoning for why. It's free and cross-platform. Which means moderation levels went down.
it. Yeah. Yeah, I could definitely see that being a factor. Lower moderation on something like that, especially, is not great.
Hacking always was a problem in PUBG from clips from what I saw.
Yeah, I think I only ever really watched.
Just like how Fortnite is just an ads platform now.
Yeah, that is very true. But yeah, like I think with PUBG, like I think the only stuff I ever really like saw of that was like kind of early on, not super early on, but kind of early on, and then kind of didn't pay too much attention to it after that because it was one of those things where I was like, it's kind of interesting, but wasn't really my thing. And then it kind of just
What
stopped
I
seeing
used to
stuff
see
about
what people like Shroud being a monster in the game lol.
it. Yeah, like that was the kind of stuff that would just randomly pop up in my recommended. Was just like, hey, look at this guy do this amazing thing in pub. And it's like, cool, neat. And now Fortnite is just like a different game every other week, sponsored by 17 different ads.
Yeah,
Like I think the last time I actually saw something on Fortnite specifically, like I had to do a double take and make sure that
it's
they
not
weren't
terrible but it's annoying.
like I had to make sure they like it was actually Fortnite because it looked like a completely different game to the like nonsense that I'd seen like a month prior.
Bungie started doing it too with Destiny 2.
Allowing forgiveness to funny cowboy man.
They had a Fortnite sponsor and Assassin's Creed sponsor.
Maybe. That's an interesting pair of sponsors.
Which they had cosmetic armor sets they sold. Hey Red.
Arc-Knights and Destiny. That is an odd combination. Wow, okay.
Wait, what? Arknights. When did that one happen?
Oh, is that one like a coming soon thing? 4th anniversary stream. Okay. Huh. An interesting combination, to say the least.
I don't know what to say about that. Wonder what Destiny will do on its end.
I have to imagine maybe something armor related or a weapon, but like other than that, I couldn't really think of anything that they might really actually be able to do.
What?
Then again, I don't really know.
You're joking, right?
I don't really know a whole lot about either of those games, if I'm being entirely honest. So, at least, outside of what the internet throws at you on a silver platter.
I can't dress up as a cute anime waifu in Destiny.
0 out of Route 10 immediately deserves refund.
Wait, what?
Took a moment for that one to process, huh?
Yeah. It did.
Is it just me, or is Red being strangely kind today since he showed up late? It's almost like he's trying to avoid something.
They got the Exo Stranger, Zavala, and a few other things, yeah. I know, right?
Yeah, it's odd.
First Red calls me the chat's waifu. And now he's being mega nice.
Yeah.
What did the Susie mod do?
Really, all it took was one Red. But,
I am not.
it's a curious thing how the turntables...
Get in here if you want to Red. Okay. That's fine.
Ah, that is understandable. That is understandable. Spending time with family is, while usually fun,
Ah, that's right, family.
a bit exhausting. Yeah, today was busy day for a lot of folks, I imagine. For one reason or another.
I didn't have family. But I got a wonderful chat.
E.
Children are
time
really
with
hard to keep
better-
up with.
It's always good time. Yeah. Younger kids are always a handful.
I swear, like. "25 is the oldest anyone in my family has kids."
Yeah, I think my youngest cousin is now 22? 22 or 23. I'm horrible with birthdays. If it wasn't for my family reminding me of mine, I would probably forget.
Observer being robot.
That's just the ISP trying to stop me. Don't worry, I got them instead.
My family goes in waves with age. It's kinda weird. "20 is years between generations."
I think that's about what it is with mine for the most part, aside from like my uncle's 3 kids, which are my like main cousins. Like they're kind of spread out year wise, but for the most part, like most of my extended family is like I think pretty like separated generationally.
So like my great-grandmother is 80-something. "80, 60, 40, 20.
And my grandmother is, what is she? She's 75. Again, horrible with birthdays. So my great grandmother was
A
still
couple
around.
of my
I think
cousins are actually already having kids.
I think if my great grandmother was still around, she'd probably be close to like 90 or 100. Yeah, one of my close friends already has 2 kids, and he graduated. Was it the same year as me or the year after me? I think it was the year after me. Something
I
like
want
that.
to have a kid, but not right now, lol.
Yeah. That is very much a when you're ready for it kind of thing. Like if you
20 is
can
too
do
young
that.
as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely like a stretch there where like once you get out of like main schooling, where like I feel like there should be like take a few years, do things, you know, do life stuff, then think about that. Like if you're there, like unless you already have like things like really like set up and planned out, but that usually doesn't happen too often. So
Have the mentality where you won't be mad that you missed life if you have a kid.
yeah, very much so. Yeah, it is definitely something that you definitely want to be. You want to be ready for it, like at least prepared, I guess. So
One of the kids my senior year, their parents had a kid, and his mom and dad are going to be like 60 something when he graduates high school.
on one hand, fascinating. On the other hand, I can't say that that's the first time I've seen something like that.
I was so shocked that someone would want another kid that late though.
Yeah, that's not a lot of people would be willing for that kind of thing. But
Like so
can
many
certainly
parents
respect
complain that after a certain point they don't want more kids.
yeah, that's certainly a common thing. Like very common. It seems to be a weird juxtaposition because like a lot of people are like on that side of the fence, and then a lot of people are like, yeah, I wouldn't mind more. Yeah, yeah, I can. That is just sometimes how it goes.
I'm sorry for your loss, Reckless.
Yeah, losing parents and stuff like that is never, like family in general is never easy.
But that is how it do be with kids sometimes.
Yeah, I feel like I'm kind of this way with a lot of things, but I am very much like in the mindset of kind of just like just kind of roll with it thing where it's just like, if kids happen, kids happen. If not, not. And kind of just go with it. Like,
Not sure how interested people will be in this, but I plan to play through Reach to Halo 3 on Legendary.
that will be an interesting time. I will say, like, every Halo game on Legendary feels pretty fair for the most part, except for 2.
With possible skulls on.
Like, 2 legitimately just feels painful on anything past heroic, and I feel like part of that is because 2, I think, if I remember correctly, 2 had technically like a rushed development, so like certain aspects were just never quite finished right. And I think the difficulty scaling on 2 is probably one of those
Halo
things.
2 had like not even 3 years.
Yeah, that's definitely it then. Because but yeah, like Halo 1, 3,
10
like
months.
ODST and Reach, all have like really fun.
Halo
like,
2 had
but
10
challenging-
months.
they're all fun but challenging on Legendary, and Halo 2 is just like, yes, I would like to throw myself into a hydraulic press channel challenge.
Sorry, 18 months asterisk.
Like, it is brutal, especially if there's jackals. Oh, so many missions with jackals. Outside of that, though, outside of like certain enemies in Legendary and kind of Legendary scaling a bit being a little off in Halo 2. Halo 2 is a lot of fun. I do really enjoy it. But yeah, they're all good times.
Halo 2 I think is the best regarded game.
Yeah. Yeah, Halo 2, like, as like just like from like a gameplay and like story perspective, I think is the most solid of the 3 originals. And then Halo 3 ODST, I absolutely adore that game for the aesthetic that it brings. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure on what people were like with Halo 2 on launch.
And it's a shame because after 2 they lost a lot of devs because they were trying to push it into launch with Xbox 360.
Yeah.
Also, can we take a minute to release that Xbox 360 came out almost 20 years ago?
I've already been awake as long as someone in their 40s. You don't need to make me feel older than I already do. Red. I hate the fact that that's a sentence.
As of November the 22nd, 2025, it will be 20 years old.
That is... actually baffling to think about. Right. I just looked back at chat. Retro console lith. No, don't
I
do
mean,
that.
20 years. It pretty much is.
Well, I guess I belong on the retro shelf then. Alright, give me a minute to go put myself up
Bruh,
there.
I'm older than the 360.
There's the red we're used to. There's the red that I was expecting today. Just waiting for the right moment. I see how it is.
Just took him a minute. Don't
Yeah,
my
he
head.
had to. Yeah,
Just pat
he had to
mine.
rev his engines. You know, just had to. I will still forever hold a grudge against Microsoft for not releasing the Gears of War trilogy on Steam.
Imagine how much kids who were born in 2013 missed out on.
So much stuff.
And beyond. Like, I don't know, the early 2000s was great for content.
Yeah. Yeah, we got so much good stuff. So much. Lith understands. Lith understands the pain. I don't expect it to ever happen, but I will dream. I will dream of that day.
As we go on, the newer stuff can be good, but most of it is like content-hungry constant stimulus.
Yeah, that is a lot.
And yes, I can be guilty about that.
I mean, I feel like to an extent, pretty much anybody can be guilty of that, like to an extent, but not to the extent that like companies and devs like do things these days. There are way too many games or like films or TV shows that are just there to like hit like a certain level of entertainment and do nothing more. Best burp is better than that, though. Best burp goes above and beyond.
Hit that serotonin receptor.
kind of on topic, maybe slightly off, not really sure if this counts. But there is one thing that has me legitimately hyped, and I know I can at least trust it to be good when it comes out this year. August 25th, I am going to be a very happy man.
You with Armored Core.
Yep. I've been waiting a decade for the next Armored Core game to come out. I will not be denied this joy. Like, I am going to disappear that week. Like, I already live on a mountain in the middle of nowhere, and I am somehow going to disappear even harder than normal. Like, I will shunt myself into an extra dimensional pocket while I play that for just like a week when it releases. There is something that's coming out that I have been keeping an eye on, though. It's coming out on the 17th. Starship Troopers Extermination. I've been keeping an eye out on that, and so far, everything I've seen of it looks pretty good. Like, it's going to be bare bones when it releases on the 17th because it's early access, but so far it looks really promising. Our record on the 25th
I am not bullying you, Red.
Dwarf.
I'm saying you're a great MOD.
See, the real response here is we have to trust neither of them. They're actually viciously plotting against all of us that aren't in that conversation. And they're just trying to play it off right now. That's what's actually happening.
And then you said, I'm upset that you called my childhood retro.
And here we witness the rare and elusive Tundra harpy decimating one of her moderators to keep them in line. I mean, the easy answer on who to trust when none can be trusted is just the camera.
The one who bets fits the head-painting crown.
So does that mean if I bet, I get the head-petting crown?
What? Best fits asterisk.
That's a shame. I was about to bet a lot. I'm not sure on who or what, though, but I was about to bet something.
You're head-patting me.
Well, I mean, if we're doing that...
Yes, Squishy. Okay. Let's have the food talk. What is the most overrated meat? Meat asterisk. Don't clip that.
Their wandering observer.
Thank you for the sub, Sipime.
Vesmapat, 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 Vesmapat.
Observer. 1k bitties.
The power of head pats unleashed. Oh, most overrated meat, though. That is actually a good question. I have to think about that. Actually, wait, no, I don't have to think about that at all. What am I talking about? Turkey.
Nah. I'd have to say pork.
Yeah, I suppose those are both pretty on par with each other.
At least with turkey you can make turkey bacon.
True.
But like it's more healthy than pork.
I have this weird thing with
Pork
like,
is just
turkey
really
where it's
fatty and salty of a meat.
Yeah. Like I have this weird thing with turkey where it's like on one hand I like deli sliced style turkey for like sandwiches and stuff, but like Thanksgiving style turkey.
Lobster and shrimp aren't meat, that's seafood law.
Like Thanksgiving and Christmas style turkey to me is just like I look at it and go, why? Why? Why are you a thing? Why? And then again, I do the same thing with like Thanksgiving and turkey, or Thanksgiving and Christmas ham. Never been a ham person. Now a good steak, on the other hand. That's where it's at. Then again, I
Totally.
also survive like almost entirely off of protein since, you know, I've got to get my energy somewhere and sleep sure doesn't give it to me.
A hype train.
Oh! Hype train!
5 gifted subs. Thank you, Reckless. Can we keep the hype train going?
Can we? Oh, no. It is not a matter of can we. It is how long can we keep it going? That's the real question. All right. Cracks knuckles. Behold the power of choo-choo train.
What are you about to? Observer. Thank you for gifting 5 subs.
Yeah, it's that time. It's that time. Let's go, Red. Join us. Join us in conducting a
Sephi,
train.
thank you for gifting 2 subs. Fish,
do be
thank
that
you for
loud.
gifting me 5 subs. Red, thank you for gifting 10 people in chats. I meant to say that. Not gifting me specifically. Because if you sub, that means you can avoid the ads. OMG,
This
a
is an
tier
ad-free
6 hype
household.
train.
This is an ad-free household, not because there are no ads, but because we're all subscribed.
D-Class, thank you for gifting 5 people in the chat subs. Reckless, thank you for getting 5 people in the chat subs. I can't even type. The bot finally caught up.
Their wandering observer cheered X500, we ball.
Observer, thank you for 500 bitties. You're all bullish.
No, us? We would never.
Yeah. That's what bullies say.
Mhm. My powerful observational skills tell me there is only cute burb that deserves best. And that is why we have a level 7 hype train.
Fine.
Reckless Dwarf cheered X90.
Yes, yes, Seffi. Entirely out of affection.
Reckless, thank you for 90 bitties.
There we
Redafro Midget
go,
Cheer
we've done
Dex
it.
200, Bababooey.
Red, thank you for 200 bitties.
Well, you have now, see? See, you were saving it for this moment. It was for this moment.
I'm totally flabbergasted.
I believe, chat, we may have in fact flummoxed the burb.
You may have broken my small brain.
Live Fish 5 Cheer Dex 44.
No, we're just installing
Thank you
it.
for the 44 bitties, fish.
Indeed, we support the burb.
My burp brain overheated the moment I started building a great community.
The Tundra makes a lot more sense now. It's built-in cooling.
Shut. Silence yourself, Reckless. Not Reckless. I meant Observer. Ah.
Guys, I think we need to lower
You're
the
all
temperature
making
of the
me
Tundra.
blush. Stop it. Don't laugh at me.
Ah, the joys of the Tundra. You know, chat, we've successfully created a great day. You know, we've done a good job when we've caused Best Burb to simultaneously overheat and blush. That's one for the calendars.
I'm just trying to focus on what to say and you have me all flustered. Don't go thinking you're all special or anything, Baka. My brain is literally spun out. Red. Thank you for gifting 10 more subs to people in chat.
Don't worry about it, Red. We'll just have to do it again.
That was my record-shattering hype train. Highest I made it before was 5. When they had it capped there.
You had to drop them on you. Great. Is there actually a cap limit to hype trains now, or does it just keep going? Now I'm curious.
I don't think there is. Or it may be 10.
Not anymore. Oh my. This has given me an idea. I'll save that for a later date, though. Highest record so far is 113.
A 2-hour cap.
Interesting.
And no limit. But it takes more to go up every level.
I'm just gonna mark that on the proverbial cork board.
47 people got gifted subs to avoid the ads.
This information is very useful to me. I shall now plan accordingly. Doing the math.
I'm so flustered.
As well. We do try our best. Yes, hydration is important.
It is important. Yes, I know.
We here at the Tundra might, in fact, just once in a while do a little bit of teasing. Just a little bit. A smidgen, you might say.
We do a little bit of trolling.
Indeed. Always a good time.
Yes.
Every time I see the word tomfoolery, my brain just autopilots to Tom and Jerry. I think that might have been before the hype train change, because I do remember. I think I can't remember who exactly that was for, but yeah, like I have to imagine that number of subs. Yeah, December 22nd. So yeah, that would have been after, because I have to imagine that many subs at once definitely would have gone past that like 113 like hype train level or whatever that we saw that you showed us earlier. But this was good. This was a good start to hype train. Next time I'll be ready.
So in June, I believe that I am going to be streaming, possibly ESO and Udl and possibly doing Diablo 4.
I forgot that ESO was getting a new DLC. That should be interesting.
Oh yeah baby. ESO. Is getting it around Hermes Mora.
Ooh, seem to run Hermes more than them. That is fun.
What I see on Google is that's unknown gifted 100k.
I'm gonna let the existentialism of what I'm about to say potentially
Think
just
I
land.
seen at
so
both
that-
reached past 100k.
but like I'm gonna let the existentialism set in. If anybody knows the bit lord, the baron of the bit, um that man, he floats around on Twitch just throwing money around in excessive amounts. I'm going to try and find them.
You better not.
I did this once before with someone else. I will do it again. I remember giving Milia existential dread by invoking the name of the legendary
What
probate.
pog to watch me melt in my seat because I don't know how to react.
On that particular day, breaking news: polar ice caps melting due to burb overheating. It would in fact be the big funny.
I'm literally flustered over what some people would consider chump gifted subs, mainly because I appreciate everything everyone gives me. Bruh. Writing new lore for me. Stall pit observer. I didn't even notice the music stopped.
Look, now you can't blame me for everything. It's not my fault that flustered burb is adorable.
Equifofof no new.
Our wise and benevolent burb speaks the language of the gods.
You flustered me so much I became tired. I don't know how to handle this. Ah.
Handle it appropriately. Head pats.
I don't think I will never not be flustered by Twitch gifted subs. No, I don't want to test the tread.
Hold, brother, hold. We must wait for the right time. Today was a wondrous test. Next time. Next time. I mean, yes, we may have, in fact, just discovered a new way to do that. An extremely wholesome way to do that, I might say.
Keg Oh. Peg. Chew. What do you mean wholesome?
We give the gift of support to our wondrous burb, and burb becomes flustered. I'd say that's fairly wholesome. Don't you agree, Chad?
Head pat me. My wisdom is 11 fish.
Good times. Good times. We talk about funny things. We fluster best burb, give head pats. Always good. Always good day.
Hey Rocket. What do you mean, 1100 phi?
The power of the 11 wisdom burp.
My wisdom is 11.
So humble. Indeed. Indeed, the biggest brain.
11 out of 20. Get outsmarted.
Infinite wisdom. The wisest of words from the wisest of beings.
10 plus 9 equals 19. Eleven out of 20.
Now see, Red, you posed the wrong question. That's an intelligence question, not a wisdom question. It's on a different scale. Of course she's going to ace the intelligence question.
Oh yeah. I sunken tell. My st is -1 and my dex is -1. Not the company.
Int.
I sunk the stat int.
It took Lith a moment, but they got there. It's the fishbowl. Confuses them. I mean, we could always sync intel. Might be an interesting moment.
Maybe we can throw money at their stock. See what happens.
Alright, we have a new objective here at the Tundra. We're going to attempt to pull a GameStop
Wonder if they
fund.
accept bird seeds.
I mean, if you make a solid enough sales pitch to them, they might.
I offer you 1 sunflower seed for 1 stock. Take it or leave it.
Okay, that's a good start. But add the pout to it, and they might give you 2 stalks per sunflower seed that way.
Nope.
Hmm.
1 sunflower seed per stalk.
The burp drives a hard bargain. This is good though.
Sunflowers are more scalable than a tech company. Change my mind.
Honestly, yeah, kind of. It's been a while since I've had roasted sunflower seeds. I should make some.
I want pumpkin seeds now.
Yeah, pumpkin seeds are good. That just makes me want Halloween in October. Because October has great weather. And Halloween. I remember when I had wild sunflowers in the yard.
I want apple cider donuts and apple cider and pumpkin seeds.
Mm.
I'll totally need to make that stuff at home this year.
Yeah. It's been a while since I've had roasted pumpkin seeds too, yeah. I will probably have to do that this year as well. now that you've made me think about them.
You're welcome. And just imagine. It's 5 months off. Ha ha ha.
Now, see, what I can do is, once I finish suffering through the 3 months that it's going to be until Armored Core 6 comes out, then I can just use Armored Core 6 to distract me from that until October rolls around. I've got it all planned out now. It was actually carefully calculated.
You're literally going to change your whole server name and everything just for this game, lol.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
Also, I heard a rumor they are remaking Witcher 1.
That could be pretty nice.
Like fully.
Full remake of Witcher 1 would actually be very
So it's
interesting.
like Witcher 3. With the open world.
Oh wow, like they're going full.
But with the same content / new stuff.
That'd actually be really nice. Provided it turns out good, that could be very nice. Witcher 1 is a very good game, but it definitely does not hold up compared to the others.
I still need to stream Witcher 3, but I know it's a mega long game.
Yeah, it is big. And that's even before the DLCs. Like, it is just a large game in general. Like, I've thought about doing like a recorded playthrough of Witcher 3 before, and then every time I do, my brain just goes, that's like a 90-hour commitment at a minimum. Like, with like all the DLC and stuff. It is just a big game with the DLC. I think without the DLC, I think it's between 40 and 60, depending on how much side content you do, and then the DLC adds like another like 30 to 40 hours of stuff. Like, it's a lot. Very good though. Very good. Yeah.
That's such a long game, lol.
Yep. Yeah, like, Witcher 3 legitimately is like JRPG lengths of a game.
Speaking of long games, I just finished an Age of Wonders 4 Conquest Only. And woo boy.
Oh, I bet that took a while.
It was 230 turns.
Wow. That is 230 turns.
It took me 2 days on and off. Because I was getting burned out.
Paradox? Isn't it Paradox Interactive that's the creators of... Yeah, it's Paradox. That are the Age of Wonder people.
Triumph
know-
Studios
Triumph Studios.
are devs.
But yeah, I know right now...
Paradox is
Paradox
publisher.
Publisher. Okay. But I know obviously Age of Wonders 4 isn't on sale right now because it just came out. But the previous one, Planetfall, is on sale right now on Steam for actually really cheap. So is Stellaris, if people are looking at that.
Yup.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the entirety of Planetfall with all of the DLC is like $60 right
The
now. or
total
something like that.
Planetfall, which is normally 117,
Oh, jeez, it's even more than that. It's even cheaper
is
than I
now
thought.
35.
Wow. But yeah. With that
Listen.
in mind, Planetfall is different. Oh no, I was thinking of Stellaris being like $90 for everything right now.
I only shrimp to 2 games. Stellaris and Age of Wonders 4. Crusader Kings and Hoyer meh. Mainly because the community around Hoyer ////. Yeah,
Oceanomics is a fun game.
Red. I get it. I'm a shrimp for tall buff women. I know.
Like many of us, Ves has just like notarized somewhere the wondrous and eternal Spike Spiegel quote, which is based and always will be.
Tall buff women are chef's kiss. No one can tell me otherwise. Oh, I want a small girlfriend.
Anyone that says otherwise, Ves, like they are not on the hill. They do.
No,
not
you
understand.
just don't know that you want a buff girlfriend yet.
Exactly. They have yet to be enlightened. One day they will see the truth.
Also, I interrupt this broadcast to tell you I have 69 active subs.
Perfectly calculated. It would seem Reckless beat you to that, Red.
Reckless, how could you?
I'm sorry, Reckless, but we're going to have to take away your meme card. You're not allowed to meme anymore.
Now someone needs to unsub.
Impossible. Cannot be done.
What's the next funny number? 420. Bruh. You better not.
Better not. Oh no, you underestimate our power.
That's so much money. You better not.
It's just a matter of time. Time indeed. It does tick ever onward.
That's literally over 2/3 of the people following me subbed.
Well, I mean, we could just make it literally everyone. Isn't that right, lads?
Just go tell your friends I stream.
Now, there's nothing stopping us from doing both.
It's time to get the follower numbers up. Followers. Don't get subs. Followers. Both are good,
Yeah, both are good. Both. Both is good.
but followers are free.
Oh, see, what we do is we get them to follow, and then we gift subs.
No. You get them to follow. And then I get head pats. And then
And then more subs. Yeah.
no.
You can't stop the cycle. This is how it works. You follow, you give head pats, realize best burb is best burb, and then you sub. Or get gifted a sub.
Okay, Harbinger.
Well, cover's blown. Alright, time to accelerate the plans a little bit. It's so out of nowhere every time. Okay, Chuckle has been had. Plans have been halted.
Where's
Temporarily.
Where's
Is the new sound you're talking about Red the one that I think
I
it is?
may have removed it.
Fuck you! I hope your whole family has a nice
Like
Christmas!
3 whole minutes. It's actually a real travesty, considering he operates on dog years. Maybe. Maybe. Not like I can really say much in that department, though. I think if I remember correctly, I'm right around the same ages as you, Red, and I'm also awake like 3 times as much, so... I'm old physically and mentally.
I think
Maybe?
that I'm going to focus more on content creation.
Content creation is good. Means more wondrous burp time.
YouTube Shorts go.
YouTube shorts are nice.
TikTok shorts do not go.
I saw the invisible necromorph one from the other day. That was good.
I forgot off the Twitch tag at the top. TikTok algo is weird.
I mean, TikTok in general is just weird. So.
Some that do bad on YouTube do good on TikTok and vice versa. I could talk all day about how weird it is they work.
It's not weird, it's just fine. I'm not old. Kinda not wrong though. Like in that sense, like it is. But yeah, they like the algorithms for both of them are very strange and kinda don't really make any sense.
My best short is the one where all the redeems went off at Onsu.
Yeah, that one is really good. The redeem bomb.
Wanna know the sad part? It had less editing than the Big Iron short.
Huh. And this is why I'm not an editor, because I do not understand those things. I'm a simple man. I record things and I upload them. I don't understand the rest of it. I understand a small handful of things. Mountain, fire, bird, and games. That's about it.
https://youtube.be/qsbb_dgzw.
The language of the gods.
Makes our levels.
Yeah. Yeah, like I feel like Maxer stuff, as schizophrenic as it is like the amount of effort he puts into it is a big draw for it. And the same thing with Russian Badger. Like he also he puts out like one YouTube video a month, but they are extremely well edited. And I feel like that's a big like draw for that kind of thing. That is a very accurate statement, Seffi.
But Seth is already great. It'll be Seth for vtubers.
Goals.
Well, maybe not.
Yeah, that is a lot of editing. Like, a lot.
Not the editing.
Oh, yeah, yeah, that stuff.
Some of his jokes are
Yeah. Yeah.
not burp friendly.
The burp-friendly version of Seth. I did actually look into getting one of the like mocap suits that Badger uses.
The
just for
non-rim
making
world war crime
videos.
committing.
Yeah. Yeah, here we commit standard war crimes. Like looting. Lots of looting.
Mocap would be awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was when I originally
I want to
looked
get VR.
yeah, I want to get a VR set too at some point. But yeah, like when I originally looked at the mocap suit that Badger used, it was like when I first looked at it, it was like almost 8,000.
But with the screen being so close, I would most likely cause eye problems.
Yeah, that is a potential. And then I think the last time I looked at the mocap suit that Badger has, it's gone down to like 2,500 or something. So it's gone down almost like $6,000 since I initially looked at it. Like it's a lot cheaper now.
I can't. I'm just screwed in that department.
Yeah. There's only a couple things I want VR for, but would be fun at some point.
I meant in the eye department.
Actually, Smart Suit Pro. What is the... Yeah, about 26. I would have to get a whole setup for that, though, if I was to do that.
I find editing relaxing. But at the same time kinda cringy.
Yeah, I could definitely get that. I've only done some very basic, like, bare bones editing with a couple of my videos, like, you know, like fixing, like, minor audio stuff on a couple of them, and then, like, trimming a couple spots. Just because there was kind of, like, dead air or whatever, but... Like, it is oddly, like, relaxing, but then... Like, my brain trying to parse how I would edit extra stuff
Because with me I like frantically check my inventory and map and so on.
Yeah. Yeah, like, my thing with,
But
like,
do it so
editing,
quick I can cut it.
Yeah. Yeah. I have... Like, some of the stuff that I play, I have the same problem where, like, I will open inventories and maps and things so fast where just, like, I can't even attempt to edit it out, or on, like, the backwards opposite end of the spectrum, when I was doing the Dead Space 3 playthrough.
It's not like 30 seconds, it's like pulls up inventory, then close it, then reopen to look for something, then close it.
Yeah. Like, and then on, like on the opposite end of the spectrum, when I was doing the Dead Space 3, like, co-op playthrough, there were stints where Synthetic and I would be in the bench, like at the workbench, just crafting weird weapons for like 20 minutes. And like normally that kind of thing, like if I'd been playing solo, I would have just cut that out. But because it was co-op, like we were just bantering back and forth, and I never really could find a spot that made sense to cut it. So it's just like there's just like full, like massive chunks of just bench crafting, where it's like I know some people are gonna get bored of seeing that, like in those like recordings, but like I legitimately just could not think of a way to edit those sections down.
I like doing editing. I love doing shorts, and I've made all my shorts myself.
Yeah, all of the shorts that you've put out are really, really nice. They're really good stuff. I think if I was to do like more of like direct editing of stuff, I would probably consider doing like shorts from things. But I feel like my like
I do know
artist
one
brain
thing
would
about YouTube stuff.
paralyze me.
If you upload more than twice a day or so, they don't push it into the algorithm.
Yeah. Yeah, like it seems like
And manually uploading content always works better than scheduling it.
oh yeah, no, like scheduling stuff to upload just never works right. Like ever.
I did that with a short and it hit like 10 follows. "10 views in 2 hours asterisk."
But yeah, like yeah, manually uploading is like always seems to like be more consistent than scheduling, and then like
And then I uploaded it and wham, it skyrocketed past a couple hundred in a few hours.
yeah.
I think why? Is because when it schedules it's on their server, but it can't push the notif right then and there because it's not accessible.
Yeah,
So
that
it
might be
waits.
it.
But after X amount of time it just is like, oh well.
Yeah, that I could definitely see
Thank
that
you
being
for
something
water,
about
Reckless.
hydration. But yeah, like and like the uploading like twice a day thing, like it seems like the best way to do it if you are doing like multiple videos in a day, and like you do shorts and that kind of thing, is like to do one standard video and then do like a short. So like upload like a video and a short like each day if you're doing that kind of like upload schedule. Because anything more than that, like you said, just does not seem to get like pushed into the algorithm properly.
It's weird.
Yeah, it is an odd system. Like I wish there was a thing like that just kind of like showed exactly how it functions for like content creators, so that like we have a better idea of like how to do things. But it's like at best we're just kind of like guessing. like what's actually going on, and then they change things like semi-frequently.
Fimmibling. Yeah. It's annoying.
Or it's just like it feels like every time like we start to narrow down like how the algorithm and stuff works, they change it just to screw with us. Like is legitimately how it feels like sometimes. Where it's like, oh yes, you understand now how to work with this system that we've put in place. Let's fix that. And by fix that, we mean ruin it for everybody.
Yeah.
Math class in a nutshell. Yeah. Yeah. So, brief notification for everyone. Best Burbs keyboard has decided to lock up, so we're gonna go ahead and call the stream there. But was I will say it's a wonderful time being here as always, and hopefully everyone in chat had a great time.
My keyboard has decided to spam the E key.
Ooh.
So thank you all for coming to stream.
Yeah, hopefully everyone has a
Thank
good
you
day
all
slash
for the
night,
great podcast.
or had a good day slash night, and yeah, this was a
And
great time
thank
as
you all
always.
for the gifted subs.
It's always a good time to dropping in here and having fun to chatting with everybody.
Bye bye everyone.
Later.